Hey everyone, this is Quakeman, and I'm gonna give a nice, quick kind of quib about the end of the year right now. I will be absolutely honest that this entire year for me has not been well. I keep telling myself and telling you guys that I was going to try and be more active with my videos. I was trying to, do a playthrough of Return of Castle Wolfenstein and more playthroughs afterwards. I was trying to be more active with my opinion videos and content and stuff like that. When I started playing Counter-Strike, I started recording my matches and just having a wonderful time with my friends and just doing a compilation of those things. But this year, 2015, has been a hard stride for me, and I'm very sorry for a lot of people who've been really liking my content, who love to see new videos of mine when they pop up in their sub box, and I'm very sorry that I've disappointed almost everyone again. I've been constantly of trying to keep myself active and just make stuff. I've enjoyed making videos for a long time. I may not be, very big compared to everyone else on there, but I'm fine with that. I just like doing it. I like just speaking my mind, and if people agree, it awesome. And if people want to disagree and rebuttal it, I like to hear it and and see how it is, because I like gaming a lot to see that. And I had so many different ideas that I wanted to do, and it's changed constantly. For anyone who's ever seen a lot of my older videos, which I'm not like, I keep them up there just for memory's sakes, but obviously I would have removed them a long time ago for a lot of other reasons. But back then there's so many different things I was doing YouTube, and I'm sorry to give a weird history before the end of the year for me. I just feel like I want to speak my mind about this on from my own personal level. But back then, when YouTube was still getting around there in 2008, 2009, I was trying to get comfortable with talking. And my Doom 3 sort of playthrough was kind of that introduction to that. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And I go back and watching those things, and even though the production is so stupid, I was using my stupid little camera on my desktop, pointing at the TV, and playing my game. And I started it when I was sick after, I stayed home from school because I was sick, and I decided to record a couple parts. And because I didn't have an editing software, I couldn't edit. And because my camera's SD card could only record up to 9 minutes, I did 9-minute parts. Some of it messed up where the battery died on me and lost a lot of progress, or just something of the sort. But I still had fun, and I still enjoyed it, and I wanted to continue doing that. But I kept having strides in my life because that's when I was in high school. But then over time, I just continued to do stuff, and I started doing things where I would review DVDs. I reviewed the Renegade Reviewers that K-Wing, Swag, Gaming, Guru Larry, and Gaming Goose were a part of, and I still have that DVD. I reviewed Turbo Views Volume 1 and Volume 2, which I think I lost the Volume 1 video for some reason. I don't know where that went. But Volume 2 is still up, as well as the pinballs that Kritch Bushi also did. I try to just review stuff and give notice to other things that I think is just brilliant and what people do in a creative way. I wanted to show video games in many different locations and just have fun with friends, But over time, around 2010, 2011, this is when things got huge with YouTube. I know it was probably earlier than that, but I remember that is where machinimas and the network started to come in. That's when ad revenue started becoming a thing more often, and then people were starting to get paid for YouTube. And I just had a weird stride with that because I wasn't really focused on wanting to be paid. I just focused on making content that I liked on a personal level, and I felt that other people would like on another in the same sort of way, I guess. But because of the fact that ad revenues, the subscriber count, and the networks became a thing, all the other... And I'm trying my best not to sound whiny about saying this. I'm just going to make that straight. I'm trying my best not to sound whiny. And if I do, that's not my intention. But when that was becoming a big, that's when the promotion system started coming into effect, and a lot of lower channels that aren't part of networks started being just pushed off into the corner where no one can see them. While the spotlight is everyone else that was part of networks, that was part of the system, that already had like a 15,000 to 100,000 subscriber count. And again, I'm not trying to complain here, okay? no way, shape, or form I'm trying to complain about the fact that I don't have enough views or subs, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I know it sounds like that, but I'm not. But because of that, it was really hard for me to think what to do next. And the hardest part was that anytime I thought about doing something, it's like, oh, this guy did it first. The guy that has 15 million subscribers now. And it's hard for me to think now, because anytime I wanted to do something, there's always going to be someone who's just going to bring me down by saying, you're just copying, Total Biscuit. You're just copying Angry Joe. You're just copying Kryken, with any videos that I try to do. And it just sucks that I can't enjoy making content in general, because these guys are already bigger. Everyone just downgrades everyone else that tries. There are people out there that have amazing content that don't have a lot of subscribers, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has a voice. Everyone enjoys gaming. It just depends on what works, what doesn't, I guess. For me, I just want to make videos. It sounds really stupid to say it like that, because, without detailing content, it's like, am I going to be a Counter-Strike only channel? Am I going to be this? Am I going to be that? But I like making videos. I like playing games. I like people wanting to enjoy watching some people play games and have an interesting discussion in some way. That's just me. Not everyone's going to agree with that. That's fine. But I've been trying to find a way that I can enjoy my YouTube a little bit more, and try not to deal with these doubts that I keep getting on a personal level. I just should record and upload it, and if I'm going to get people who are going to downvote it to oblivion, fine. I just like editing. I like making videos. It's fun to me. I mean, doing this right now for about almost 7 minutes is I like it. I just like talking. And if you guys enjoy, what I do, even though I've failed to keep up my promises for the past 4 years in a freaking row, and I'm being honest about that, I want to try and do better and just make videos. Even if I record a couple silly matches of Warframe, or silly matches of Counter-Strike, or random games of me playing some stuff like the recent Turok release or some other stuff, if I can make a video out of it, I can make a video out of it. But I need to record more often and just not do anything. And that's the thing I need to do. I'm going to try and continue Return of Castle Wolfenstein. I finally got it fixed. Because ever since I got the new computer and a widescreen monitor, it crashed. But I found some interesting unofficial fan patch fixes. Can't talk today. Patch fixes that makes it so it works on widescreen and everything like that. I'm probably going to continue Return of Castle Wolfenstein. My save is still there just before the V2 rocket launch, so I'll try to upload the past videos that were still recorded and then continue with the new recording and finish that up, and maybe do some other games. Maybe I could do a Turok, maybe I can do a Doom 3. I know some people that knows a long time ago, back in like 2010 I think it was, I did a Doom 3 playthrough, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it, on PC, and I loved it, but then I lost the original footage, and so I could not continue it, and then the videos got deleted. So Doom 3 I know is another one that I really wanted to do a playthrough on my computer and my channel, and then just enjoy games in general and have discussions. I repeat myself more than 5 times, but that's fine. But I'm hoping in 2016 I can try to push myself to do more videos. I'm happy for anyone who has stuck with me for so long, who's still stuck with me even though I've been quiet. I hate to do a weird advertisement by saying this at the end if you listen this long, but I would say please follow my Twitter if you want. I post a lot of random, discombobulated thoughts there in random moments. Sometimes it's about interesting updates that I've enjoyed. Sometimes it's me randomly, like my last ramble was about Homeworld Desert of Karak. So, yeah. But I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday for the month of December. I hope you guys had a good year. If you had a good year of 2015, it had a good year, some good games and bad ones, of course. But, at the same time, we can always look onwards to the new year and see what it brings us. Gaming is a wonderful thing, and I have always enjoyed it since I grew up. But you guys have a wonderful day, and take care, and let's hope I cannot be stupid this time around and actually post some videos that you guys have been waiting. I'm so sorry about that. But take care, everyone.